Welcome to the W.TV studio. We're continuing on with our WCC Summer Hangout series, and I'm now joined by San Diego rower Nneka Anyanwu. Welcome, Nneka. How's your summer going so far?
Summer's been great. Busy, but great.
I know it's winding down, but what have you been up to over the summer?
Summer school classes. I've been taking summer school and a lot of weight room stuff. Like I've been in the weight room like 3 times a week and erging. As great as that is, erging as well.
And I'm sure you're already starting to look forward to this season, but let's talk about last season a little bit. San Diego won the WCC championship. What was that moment like? You guys swept that race, but what was that moment like when you knew that you had won the whole thing?
It was the best feeling ever. Like probably at I would say 150 meters to go, like we had pretty much open water and it was great. Like I knew we had it and we were just coming in and it was just we were so pumped. And after we crossed the finish line, like some of my teammates were crying. Like it was pretty great.
And you guys got to go to the NCAA meet in Indianapolis for the first time ever in San Diego program history. What was that experience like for you guys?
That was unreal. Like I've never experienced a regatta that large before, and there were so many incredible teams there, and we all got to connect with them a little bit the days prior to the race, and it was just really, really great.
And then you were also named Newcomer of the Year in the WCC, transferring from Sacramento State. What did that title mean to you?
I tore my ACL the summer before I transferred to USD, so I was really, really bummed, like coming into the season. Like I was unsure of what the season was going to hold for me. Like I didn't know much of anything, and I know a lot of the trainers were trying to get me to have surgery, and I just wanted to compete and just see how far I could get as it was. And it turns out that I was able to get through a lot of the workouts, and I was building strength in my knees, so like things were working out. And to be able to go to NCAAs and like the condition that I was, and to be able to compete with my teammates and my best friends, like it was really incredible, and I was so grateful, and it was a really, really great experience. I'm really happy that everything happened the way it did.
Well, congratulations on getting back and getting healthy. Let's get to know you a little bit better outside of rowing. But first of all, how did you get into rowing? Because it's not a sport that, is just available to everybody. So how did you get interested in it right away?
Yeah, actually a very random story. Like my mom was at work, and one of her best friends from work is like, oh, like my daughter just joined a rowing team in San Diego, and she loves it, and blah, blah, blah. My mom's like, what is that? Like, I've never heard of rowing before. So then she was like filling my mom in on it, and my mom's like, oh, well, maybe my daughter should join. Like, she's been doing track and field, but she's kind of getting burnt out, and blah, blah, blah. So she came to me, and she's like, you should try rowing. And I Googled it. I'm like, oh, my goodness, I've never even seen this sport before, but, I'm always up for a new challenge. So I signed up at San Diego Rowing Club my senior year of high school and fell in love with the sport and decided to continue on in college.
And speaking of your team, one of your teammates is very, very close to you. Your sister is going to be a sophomore this year on the team. What's it like having someone so close to you, that relationship, as your teammate?
At first, I was not sure how I felt about my sister being on my team because, I live with her and she's in every part of my life. And I was like, oh boy, here she comes. But, it's been a great experience, and we erg together, we push each other, and it's just, it's great to have your best friend there with you. So I've enjoyed it a lot.
All right, what about any nicknames you have among your team, among your family? Any silly things that people refer to you as?
One of my teammates, her name's MJ, and she calls me Neck Neck, and somehow it is just like spread around the team now. Everyone pretty much calls me Neck Neck, and it's pretty ridiculous. But that's a big one.
What's your favorite thing about the University of San Diego? You've been there about a year and a half now, I believe, a couple years now. What's your favorite thing about that school?
My school is beautiful. Like at any given time, you can just walk outside and just like unwind and relax. And there's always a beautiful sunset that you can watch, like on the far end of campus, and it's just gorgeous, like year round. And I really, really love that part of my campus. Yeah.
Well, you have a gorgeous campus, and Nneka, thank you so much for joining us on this summer hangout, and have a great rest of your summer. I know it's winding down, but enjoy it.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.